I've been doing more lives now than I've ever done since I started my YouTube channel. They're telling me I don't do a lot of lives. Uh, anyway, I'm doing a live now. Ah, man, I'm really messed up over this whole Sylvester Stallone Adele. I don't know if you read about it. I don't know if you know what's going on, but I am really, really like. I actually think I need to go out and get a drink. I need to go out and get a drink. That's how messed. Sylvester Stallone, he's always been a hero of mine. And if you all love Sylvester Stallone and you get mad at me, I apologize, but I have to say it like it is. All right, whatever this guy, Detective Pikachu. I got to say it like it is. And if I insult Sylvester Stallone's fans, I apologize. Sylvester Stallone came across like the biggest chump that I've never seen anyone in my life. He got totally abused, destroyed by Adele. Okay, so let's talk about this. Sylvester Stallone puts the famous Rocky Mansion on the market for sale. Now, at first, the listing price was over $100 million. Okay, now let me explain to you. I consider the Rocky Mansion like the Vatican. Me, to me, the Rocky Mansion, it's like his daughter Sistine. It's like the Sistine Chapels. Okay, I'm just ignoring you right now because I'm making a point, Detective Pikachu. Um, he gives away the house to Adele for some odd reason for like 50 or $60 million less than what he had it on the market for. I'm not exactly sure what she paid. I know it was. I think it was under 60 million. Now she walked into probably $50 million in equity. Just walked right into it. It's like it's the Rocky Mansion, right? Okay, there's definitely somebody out there that would pay Adele over $100 million for that house. So in my opinion, she walked into about 56. It's like Stallone gave her a gift. He gave her a gift of 50 to $60 million in free equity. She walked right into it. Now she makes this ultimatum to Stallone, right? She goes, "Is it your plan to take the Rocky statue with you?" He had the Rocky statue by the pool. He said, "Of course." She goes, "Well, that's going to be a deal breaker." She goes, "That's a deal breaker." If Adele would, if I was Sylvester Stallone, if Adele would have had the balls and the nerve to say this to me after she's walking into, first of all, I would have never sold the house to her for that cheap. It never would have happened. But let's just for argument's sake, let's just say she was getting the deal of a lifetime, and then she's making ultimatums to me. She's making ultimatums. She's like, Ape Father, you want to keep? Let's just say it's the Ape Father statue. You want to keep the Ape Father statue? Well, that is a deal breaker. I would have told this friggin' Butana. I would have said, get your friggin' ass off my property right effing now. I would say security. You know her song? See on me, baby. I say, don't go easy on her. Get her the F out of here. Get out, I would have told her. Like Amityville Horror. Get out, I would have told her. I can't believe that Sylvester Stallone, okay, Sly, Rocky, John J. Rambo. I can't believe that he let this woman talk to him like that. That to make that type of a demand. The deal, Philip, if I don't get the Rocky statue. If I don't get the Rocky statue, the deal is off. And he agreed. He agreed. So not only did he give Adele like 50, 60 million in free equity, his biggest accomplishment in his life, everything he worked for, he just gave it away. Gave it away for pennies on the dollar. What's up, Ronald? So, the movie Raging Bull? Robert De Niro, okay. Joe Pesci. There was one part of the movie that I've always admired about Jake LaMotta, the boxer. So he had the ball, Jake LaMotta, he had his ball. He made a major mistake. He made There was girls underage in the bar. They didn't have ID. So he said, "Can you prove to me? Can you prove to me that you're 21?" And one girl made out with him. He said, "She's 21. She could drink in my bar." Then another girl made out with him, right? She's 21. You're 21 too, right? You could drink in my bar. Okay, well, he ended up getting arrested. She was underage. She was like 14 years old. He had to raise $10,000 for I guess, for the bond or whatever. Now, if he would have gave up the championship, he had his championship belt. If he would have went to the porn store, not porn meaning porno, but when you porn things, gold, silver, okay. If he would have went to the porn store with that, he was a middleweight champion, the middleweight champion belt, he would have got $10,000. He would have got the money he needed to stay out of jail. But he wouldn't do it, Jake LaMotta. Jake LaMotta would not give up his middleweight championship belt. So what he did was he took a hammer and he started banging. They had like the little whatever, the rubies on the belt. He took he kept the belt because that was his greatest accomplishment. That belt meant everything to him. You understand? It meant everything. His whole life. He kept the belt. He went to the porn store. The guy was like, "Look, I agreed to give you 10,000 for the belt. I'm not going to give you 10,000 for rubies." He wound up giving up something like $1,500 or whatever. So he went to jail. I want you to try to understand. He went to jail because he did not want to give up his championship belt. That's how much the championship belt meant to Jake LaMotta. He went to jail. He got locked up. Now Stallone, his greatest accomplishment, Rocky. That Rocky statue that stands by that pool is a symbol of victory. It's a symbol of greatness. It's a symbol of greatness, just like the statue that stands in Philadelphia. It's a symbol of greatness, the American dream. How one human being, how one man could defy the odds, which he did in life. He's an amazing guy. But to let Adele step on him like a cockroach like that, I can't believe it. I can't believe it's true. I just can't believe he did this. I can't believe that he sold the house for such little money. And then to let Adele demand, I went to. The only thing is, I started gaining a little bit more respect for Adele. You want to laugh? Because at first I thought Adele just wanted to make it like a Beverly Hills pad. Like she didn't give a shit about Rocky. She didn't give a shit about the Rocky memorabilia, but apparently she did care. So in a way, I have a little bit more. I have a lot more respect for Adele than Stallone. All right, I'll tell you what, on the manager, you're a multimillionaire. So after you pay the bill for you got to pay the bill for about 200 people, okay, and then we'll fight. Okay, fair enough. First you pay the bill. He's a big shot. This guy on the manager. You pay the bill for everybody, and then me and you will box it out, and I'll lay you out within about 30 seconds. Okay, but it'll take you longer. Listen to me. It'll take you longer to pay the bill than to get knocked out. All right, brother. Listen to me. By the time you give your credit card to the waitress, she's got to process it, right? Then you got to sign the receipt, right? That will be a longer process than I'll fight. What's up, Back to the Future 99? How you doing, brother? So anyway, I've been getting a lot of emails again, comments from people who are disappointed in the Apefather. This happened to me once before. In the past, the Apefather started experimenting in crypto. I was buying other plays, and people freaked out. Prague, Progidity, Shiba, crypto coin. I was buying a few different things, and I started losing a lot of subscribers. And it started to happen again. People are like, Apefather, NGL, forget that piece of shit. They're telling me, especially the regulator. He's real. He's one of the big ones, the regulator. And forget about MBOT and all this shit. Okay, I just feel like, look, there's so much to talk about that I don't even know where to start. There's just so much to talk about. I feel like AMC, it's one of two things is going to happen. Let's start with AMC, okay? It's either going to be that we're going to buy and hold. We're going to keep lowering our cost average, and at some mystical, magical day, we'll have the MOAS. It'll happen, like just when we least expect it, just when we've given up all hope, just when we're finished. MOAS time. Okay, now that's one option. Option two, it never happens. There is no MOAS, and AMC goes into bankruptcy. Let's even say this 1 for 10 doesn't even go through. AMC goes into bankruptcy. Okay. So the thing is, I'm trying to have what's called a plan A and a plan B. Lou seems to be very concerned over this, the court case. So many YouTubers are so concerned over the court case. They don't understand. They don't have brains. Sometimes I really, really question if any one of you YouTube influencers have any brains. You're the dumbest people on earth. This court case means nothing. It means nothing. And let me explain to you why. It's either going to be one or two things are going to occur. And in both cases, it's bad for us. Okay. It's either going to be by some magical thing, the judge agrees with us, right? And she says, guess what? No 1 for 10 reverse stock split. No conversion from APE to AMC. And everybody's jumping up and down for joy. We get to keep our shares. We get to keep our shares, right? Okay. But what you don't understand is that AMC, the corporation, is burning through so much money that this is like what's called a blood transfusion. This is a lifesaver for Adam Enron. Thinking about it, I'm saying it in my head. I was just watching the movie Big Daddy before, but anyway, great movie by the way. But this is like a lifesaver for Adam Aaron. Okay, so if this does not go through, most likely AMC is going to go into bankruptcy. They're going to probably be delisted. It's probably going to go all the way under $1, and AMC's finished. So I don't think you all understand that. Okay, now on the other end of the spectrum, if it does go through and we lose up to 90% or whatever it is of our shares, that's bad because now AMC's got to go to such a high effort level, like $500 a share or even more, maybe for some of us to break even or to actually make money. So it's pretty crazy both ways. So what the real thing that we should be focusing on, which none of you have my mindset. That's why I got to do everything myself. I got to become the world's biggest YouTuber. I got to do all of this myself because none of you are going to help me. None of you, not one person is going to help me. Okay. So the thing is, the real thing is to actually, what I would like to see happen. I know you think I'm nuts. I know all of you think I'm crazy. I'd like to see AMC go into bankruptcy. And I wish that we could organize some sort of a crowdfunding thing that would be regulated with the SEC. That we would get securities. This is not a solicitation for an investment. It's just talk. It's entertainment. But I would like to put together a deal, not now, but after the SEC is informed, all legal paperwork is filed. We have security lawyers that are approving everything. Your lawyers are checking everything. I would like to put together something to acquire AMC at pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. Because I believe in the brand. See, I believe there is billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars that can be made with AMC. Billions and multi-billions of dollars can be made with AMC just using its brand. AMC. Forget about the movie theaters. Forget. I'm not saying I would get rid of the movie theaters, but it should be people that want to invest their own money and use AMC. And AMC should get licensing fees. AMC should get upfront money. AMC should get an equity position in every single business that uses the brand AMC. See, now if I was the CEO, that would be. Look, I'm gonna tell you right off the bat what my focuses would be. You want to hear my focuses? Get AMC out of debt. Big thing. Get them out of debt. Number two, and you could do this even by public offerings too. That's what Adam Aaron always thinks he has to go to retail investors. This freaking Babaluke. He always thinks he has to get our blood. He doesn't realize that he could do offerings. He could do so many different things. There's so many things he could do. Okay, and that could be separate from AMC movie theaters. It could be AMC. I'm just giving you an example. It could be AMC nachos and cheese, like not just the popcorn. AMC hot dogs, AMC hamburgers, AMC steaks, AMC hotels, AMC casinos, AMC hotel casinos. There could be so, but the guy is an idiot. Adam Aaron is a moron. He has no brains. He doesn't think big. He doesn't. He's an idiot. The only thing this guy cares about is how much money can I squeeze out of retail. That's all he cares about. How much blood can I squeeze out of the friggin' the veins of the apes? So that's all this guy cares about, and he does it each and every year. $23 billion. I think he wants a raise. He's gonna go up to $30 billion. His comp package. What's up, Ape Love Ape? What's up, Zandy Savage? Ronald, what's up? Under manager, you want to know what's funny, brother, is that we all know what the truth is with you. You're probably 14, 15 years old, this guy. This guy's probably 14, 15 years old. You're living in your mother and your father's studio apartment. It's probably like a dungeon. It's probably very similar to the dungeon that Lou goes to for his medical treatment. You know, Lou goes to the basement dungeon. That's where this guy lives, under manager. Okay, and he talks like he actually has any idea about finance. I'm a fucking billionaire. This guy probably has to rob money out of his mommy's friggin' purse to go get himself a friggin' sandwich. He's got this guy's got to go into his mother's purse, open up the purse, take $20 out, and run out of the house before he's detected. What stocks am I in? AMC, GameStop, MBOT, NGL. That's it right now. I'm thinking about getting involved in a few more. But anyway, getting back. So everyone is so worried about this AMC lawsuit. It's a waste of time. No matter what happens, either case, it's a waste of time. What everybody, if they actually had braids, what they should be worried about, you should have listened to me from the beginning. I had the idea. I had the idea from the beginning. I told all of you. We could have formed an entity. The entity, we could have transferred our shares from whatever platform you were on into this entity. The entity would go onto the open market, buy the shares, but the entity would control the shares. Now, if the entity would have controlled over 50% of AMC, it could have signed one person, okay, like me. I could have went down to the meeting in March. I would have said, we vote no to the 1-for-10 reverse stock split. We vote no for the conversion of APE into AMC. And I said I'd like to put a motion on the table to terminate Adam Aaron, and I think we have. I think that I would have convinced the majority of AMC stockholders. Okay, I think I would have done it because this guy is doing a terrible job. There are CEOs of companies, listen to me, that are doing tremendous numbers, tremendous profits. They don't make 23 million a year. Why is Adam Aaron making $23 million a year? Why are all of you okay with this? It's not, look, if he was earning it, if he was doing a good job and we were all making money, I would be the first person to applaud him. But he's doing a terrible job. It's like he's actually shoving it right in our faces. He's shoving it right in our faces. He's like, I'm making $23 billion a year. I'm down over 200K. Some people are down even more. He's a friggin' Mama Luke piece of shit, this guy. All right, a Mama Luke piece. And see, that's what I'm trying to make all of you understand. That's the root of the problem. The root of the problem, it's kind of like, I hate to use this analogy because of my wife. God bless her. Please, please, God, make my wife healthy. I love my wife so much. But I hate to use this analogy. But it's like Adam Aaron is like cancer. You understand? And what do you do with cancer? Do you leave the cancer in your body? No. You got to take the cancer out. He's cancer. You understand? And what you don't understand is that no matter what you do, no matter which way you go, as long as Adam Aaron is CEO, as long as these mother effing Mama Lukes, the board of directors of AMC are still the board of directors, nothing is ever going to get better. And I'm going to keep saying it to all of you. Maybe one day I'll click. Maybe one day it'll just all click in your heads and you'll be like, hey, father's right. We need to acquire AMC, but I would like to do it. You know when? I would like to do it when AMC is on the verge of bankruptcy, like they're going bankrupt. Let them go into Chapter 11, and then that's where we need to get organized. Let me tell you something. If AMC goes bankrupt or heads to Chapter 11, I'm gonna make so many videos on this. I'm gonna do so many live streams on this. You're gonna faint to organize, okay, a way to do something. Again, I want to be clear. You're going to receive all the legal paperwork. It's going to be registered with the SEC. This is going to be 100% completely legal. 100%. And we're going to acquire AMC at pennies on the dollar. I will personally go to Kansas City. I'll fly there and I will personally tell Adam Aaron, you're fired. You know, the apprentice, Donald Trump, say, you're fired. Get out of here, I would tell him. And then I would go proceed to do the same thing with the board of directors. What are you talking about, Ruben? All people do is say that my wife, her cancer is fake. That woman, Cindy Lou, who she abuses my wife every day. You're a hypocrite. So, in other words, you're saying that I can't use the word cancer because my wife has cancer when everybody abuses my poor wife and everyone says that her cancer is fake. You're all a disgrace. You are the disgraces, not me. I just said something beautiful about my wife. Didn't you hear me pray? I said, God, I hate to use this word. I said, I wish my wife the greatest health in the world. I would give up my own life for my wife. I said, I want her to be healthy. My children need her to be healthy. We all need her. I was very nice, but I just said cancer is a bad thing. And I just said that Adam Aaron is like a cancer. That's all I was saying. And my wife is a good person. She doesn't deserve cancer, okay? It's bad people. But as Billy Joel always says, only the good die young, apparently, in this world. It's terrible. When you're good, it seems like good people are the ones who get hurt. It should be the scumbags. It should be the bad people. They should be the ones. Okay, I'm not saying to you I wish Adam Aaron to get cancer. I'm just saying he's like a cancer. I'm saying he's like a cancer. Okay, and he needs to be removed. That's all I'm saying. Adam Aaron needs to be removed. Look, holy guacamole, you could say whatever you want, but at the rate that things are going with AMC, it's not good. And what Adam Aaron is doing to us is not good. So you can keep saying whatever the f you want to say, okay? But if do you like getting like raw up your friggin' butthole? Do you like it? Do you like that? Do you like sodomy? Because that's what Adam Aaron is doing to you. You understand? And he's not even giving you the courtesy of using KY jelly. He's not even you. He's not. This is raw. What he's doing to you. Do you like it raw? Like old dirty bastard from Wu Tang. I like it raw, baby. I like it raw. It seems like you like it raw. Holy guacamole. Look, I'm not in ape right now. All right. And I understand that all of you probably think I'm an idiot because I get it, with the whole reverse stock, thing that, it makes sense to do it. Look, my focus right now is the following. My focus is to continue to lower my cost average with AMC, continue to acquire GameStop, which, by the way, I'm doing amazing on, to continue to acquire MBOT, I'm doing amazing on, and to continue to acquire NGL, which I feel in time is going to do very, very well. Okay. Nancy Pelosi, Paul Pelosi, Mark Green, they're going to take over everything with water, everything. Forget about it. Okay, so again, I'm not giving financial advice. I know every time I say something, I was like, is this financial advice? I'm not giving financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. Don't listen to me. Just an entertainer. Everything is for entertainment purposes only. Look, I don't want to keep fighting with all of you people. This can't be a long live because I gotta go eat. Oh, there's courtesy flush. What's up, brother? I saw your video. I made my own video, to give you my opinions on the video you made. Look, you're 100% right. I do eat a lot of food. It's very unhealthy, and I'm not going to argue with you with that. But listen, everybody in this world like something, right? Like, how about you, brother? Think about it. There's got to be something that maybe you like that maybe isn't the most healthiest thing in the world, right? I don't know if you smoke. I don't know if you smoke the blunts. I don't know. I don't know, what you do. I have no idea. Everyone's got a bad habit. No one is perfect in this world. God is only perfect. Only God is perfect. So I do have a weakness, and my weakness is food. What can I tell you? I actually don't smoke. People see me smoke cigarettes. I smoke cigarettes once a year. Once a year if I'm lucky. I don't smoke. Everyone thinks I'm an alcoholic. Honestly, I drink occasionally. I don't drink a lot. I drink occasionally. I don't drink a lot. What I do a lot, what I do in excess is food. So I agree with you with that. I should cut it back. I probably won't though, because that's just it. Everyone has their own thing in this world. Everyone's got their own, obsession. Now, as far as like he made another point, he was like, stop talking about Lou. You have to try to understand, brother. This guy cost people, in some cases, their life savings. it's kind of hard to just figure. And I know you're like, it's not Lou's fault. Did you ever listen to any of Lou's videos where he actually said that he has secret connections? I don't know if you listened to his videos. He said that corrupt banks were offering him more money than he was going to make on the Moaz. He said that he just got off the phone. I never will forget this video. I threw a ton of money in AMC. Like, I think this one that threw a ton of money. He goes, I just got off the phone, okay, with a very, very prestigious trader. He's like a top trader in Wall Street. And he heard on the street, at the time, AMC was like at $40 a share. He goes, AMC is going to shoot down to 30, right? And then it's going to immediately start a managed event. This is what Lou said. It's going to shoot up to 100, 200, 500. It's all happening now. I dropped a ton of money in it. Okay. And obviously that didn't happen. So you have to understand, look, see, I think the problem is that people can't differentiate with me the difference between my diamond balls of steel and my hatred for Lou. Okay. So let's talk about the two. My diamond balls of steel are very, very strong. I'm holding AMC long. You understand? I'm always going to be a cheerleader, even though a lot of times people see that I rip apart Adam Aaron. I rip apart Adam Aaron because he's a scumbag. That's why I rip apart Adam Aaron. Okay? I make references sometimes I go to Regal instead of AMC because that piece of shit Adam Aaron, I don't want to give him any more of my money. Okay? But that doesn't mean, I see, you have to learn, I believe in you. When I say I believe in you, I believe in the movement. I believe in it's like it's us against them. It's us against the hedge funds. It's us against the 1%. See, that's what I signed up for. That's why I became an AMC investor because I believe in that. I want the biggest transfer of wealth in history. I want the 1%. I want us to become the new 1%. So see, that's the thing I believe in. But I think sometimes what happens when I rip apart Adam Aaron, or when I rip apart, the board of directors of AMC, or when I rip apart Lou, people start thinking like it's like I'm against AMC. I'm going against one of my eight brothers. It doesn't make sense. There should be harmony in the community. But you have to understand, Lou is lying to everybody. Even with his shadow, by the way, his views are not real. I mean, you all know that, right? You know his subscriptions are not real. You won't realize that, right? He's cheating, right? His first channel was vaporized. And I actually you should go to on the Apefather, you should go to the community section. You should go to the community section where I have a vote going right now. How long will it take for his new channel to be vaporized? So I put choices, like you can vote 1 year, 6 months, 3 months, whatever. And then I put one case where it says it's not going to get vaporized and it's going to be live forever. And people are choosing that because they're brainless friggin' idiots. Okay. Of course, I have to say it's alleged that he's cheating. I can't prove it, but it just seems to me that why would someone willingly vaporize their own channel? Like, why would he take down a channel, right? Think about this. That had over 80,000 subscribers, that had something like over 73 million views. He was making a quarter of a million a year. Why would someone just willingly, of their own free will, shut that down? So, this whole concept of like, oh, he was afraid of the SEC. It doesn't make any sense. That why would he, if he was afraid of the SEC, why would he then start a second channel with the same exact name as his first channel and do the same exact material he did before? Does that make any sense? No. So what makes the most sense? YouTube shut him down. Now, if you now here's where I find it to be juicy. Like the song Biggie Smalls. It was all the dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. A salt and pepper heavy D up in the limousine. I hanging pictures on my wall every Saturday. Rap attack of Mr. Magic Valley Mall. Okay, what's really juicy is if you look at Lou's URL. Okay, it actually says LVWS. So he doesn't spell out his actual name, and then it says Behind the Streets. His URL, which is what YouTube uses to track everything, is different than his original channel's URL. It is a different URL. So do you know what that tells me? He's hiding. He's hiding from YouTube's algorithm. He's hiding from their bots. He's hiding. That's that. Again, I can't prove any of this. I have to say it's alleged. I have to protect myself. But if you use something called common sense, which is what I use a lot in my life, it seems like Lou is hiding. You debunked nothing, Antonio Miranda. All right, Antonio. So what are you going to say, Antonio? What are you going to say when Lou's second channel is vaporized? It's gonna Antonio Miranda is going to come up with something else. He's going to come up with something else. See, Antonio Miranda is trying to say, "Hey, father, I called all of this. I called it. I knew you were going to say Lou was cheating. I knew you were going to say this, all this shit." Okay, well, what are you going to say when his second channel is vaporized? Are you going to finally come to terms that Lou cheats? Are you going to finally come to terms with Lou as a criminal? Like, like you would think that just the fact that Lou stole $73 million from innocent senior citizens, went to jail for it, right? Had to pay back a restitution of this money, of which, by the way, the apes paid. We paid, not Lou. The money he made off YouTube is how we paid the restitution. He did the crime and we did the time, right? But you would think that like that would be enough for you to realize maybe Lou is not the most trustworthy guy. Another thing, you would think every single play that Lou has ever called, nothing makes money. How's Bed Bath & Beyond doing, right? I mean, every single thing that this guy says, GTII, he said it was going to go to 100, he was going to grow his beard past his knees, his ass. Okay, people lost a ton of money. Okay, Clove, he said it was going to go to 500. People lost a ton of money. AMC, he said it was going to be a managed event. He said in the dark pools, the true price of AMC was 4,000, 5,000 a share, 10,000 share. People lost a ton of money. Everything that Lou has ever said cost people a ton of effing money. So that's another reason I know that his channel is fake. See, people don't watch. One thing about me, people don't watch me for stock advice. They don't. Okay. And I understand that. Nobody takes stock advice from the Apefather. People actually watch me because like they find me funny. Like if I start screaming and I get my blood pressure goes high and my face turns red and I'm angry with Adam, people love this shit. So that's people watch me for entertainment. But the thing is, with Lou, for some odd reason, I think people, for some reason, listen to this guy. And I just find it to be important to educate all of you that Lou does not have any Wall Street experience. He admitted this in court to the judge. The judge asked him, he said, "Do you have Wall Street experience?" Lou said no. He said, "I was running a web design company for the past 20 years. Lou is a liar. He's a pathological liar. He has no Wall Street experience. He doesn't know what he's doing. You know what it is with Lou? He's a good talker. That's all. He's like that song by Sade. Smooth operator. Lou's a smooth operator. That's it. He knows how to talk. Okay, so he talks the talk. But if you analyze his life, he doesn't have a car. He doesn't have a house. He has a $2 convenience store watch. He wears the same Under Armour shirt every day. Every video he makes is he's either walking in the street or he's behind a white wall that looks like a friggin' halfway house. You got to analyze. He downgraded from a Starbucks coffee. He used to get the friggin' Vente. He used to get the Vente Starbucks. Okay, that's $14. Now he's getting a $1 bodega coffee. So you got to kind of put all of this together in your head and understand that you're listening to a complete bum. That's what Lou is. You're listening to a bum. Okay? You need to drop a deuce. I need to drop a deuce every friggin' 2 hours. You own 3 shirts. It's not true. I own probably 21 shirts. But you don't understand. I already made this clear. Listen to me. I thought I made this clear to all of you. My family is my priority. That's who I spend my money on. I don't spend money on me. You know how many videos I made on this? Do you know how many videos? The only thing I have is my jewelry, but I don't really spend money on me. I don't spend money on myself. I don't. And I admit the truth to you. My children have the best of everything. I spent like over $10,000. They got every game system. They got the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X. They got all the vintage systems. I spent a ton of money. They got everything. They get the best education. I pay about $10,000 a year in taxes. They get the best education in New Jersey. Okay, the best education, much better than New York. I hate to say, I'm sorry. And I love New York and I love Brooklyn, but you cannot compare the educational system in New Jersey, which is Trump's New York. Okay, big time. Yeah, Lou owns 1 share, Antonio. Okay, congratulations. I already told all of you from the beginning, and I don't want to get into this anymore. This lawsuit is a joke, and you're all taking it so seriously. I don't take it seriously. Look, I mailed in the objection letter. I don't know what happened to it. I've been calling the courts. I left about 15 messages asking them what happened to my objection letter. Did they receive it? But you want to know what the truth is, and in all honesty and fairness, it's not really that important to me. Okay, this $30 settlement that Adam Aaron wants to give to all of us is not, maybe it's important to you. Maybe you need that $30. You know what I mean? It's not important to me. Okay. This whole thing sucks. This whole lawsuit sucks. Adam Aaron sucks. The board of directors suck. And I try to give you guys and girls the real solutions. I try to give you the real solutions, but you seem to be very, very concerned, all of you, over $30. I don't know what it is. And who cares about this friggin' 10 for 1 anymore? It doesn't even look, either way, we're screwed. Look, if by some miracle the 10 for 1 doesn't go, the 1 for 10 doesn't go through, do you understand that Adam Aaron pretty much made it clear he doesn't have the money to stay in business. AMC is burning through so much cash that it'll go from $4 a share to under $1 a share. It's going to be delisted. It's going to go bankrupt. So in a sick way, the only option that we actually have is this 1 for 10, so that this way that he can raise enough money to keep AMC in business and keep AMC alive, and that mother effer better pay off the debt. I don't think all of you understand all of this, but I don't even want to talk about it no more. 45 years, I still have debts. Bro, Donald Trump has debts. Bro, Elon Musk has debts. Elon Musk, when he bought Twitter for like 44 billion, 20 billion is in loans that he owes. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with you, bro? I mean, people are crazy, man. That's different. Why is it different? Okay, why? Listen, I have a debt on my house. Are you ready? Tell me how this is different. Okay, I have a debt on my house. I bought my house for 300 and I think it was 30,000. It is now worth close to 600,000. So the debt that I used, are you ready? Made me $250,000 or a little bit more than $250,000. How the fuck is it different? You're just a fucking idiot. You have no fucking brains. You're a moron. You're a moron. How is it different? How is it different? It's not worth 300 or 1,000. I'm so sick and tired of you saying that. My house is worth almost $600,000. It is not worth 425,000. It is worth close to 600,000. But I'm just trying to make a point. That guy under manager says that it's different. How is it different? I use debt to make money, right? Actually, in Elon's case, I hate to say this, as of right now, you want to hear? You want to hear what Elon did? Elon borrowed 20 billion. Elon, okay, Mr. Richest man in the world, spent 44 billion on on Twitter, and I think Twitter is currently worth half of what he paid as of today. Twitter is worth half. Okay. So you want to talk about a dumbass move. Twitter's worth like maybe $20 billion right now. Lou is getting plowed by Tyrone and Jamal. That could be a very accurate statement because that is a consistent thing. Lou goes for those conjugal visits. Okay, Antonio, this is what you don't understand. Listen to me. I have a disclaimer. Listen to me. Listen to me very carefully. I could say anything I want. Are you ready? I could say this. Are you ready? I could say Antonio Miranda comes to my house with a red skirt on, high heels. Okay, he puts lipstick on, he puts a wig on, and he proceeds to polish my friggin' my shoes. Okay, then he cleans up. While I have Boy George on, I have come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, Camellia. You come and go. So I'm playing that music while you have this red skirt on, high heels, and you're cleaning up my friggin' throne. You're cleaning up my bathroom. As long as at the end of the video, I have a disclaimer. Antonio Miranda is not a homosexual. Okay. He is doing this because, it is just whatever, it's a fetish. Whatever the case may be, I'm just making a joke. I'm paying him $500 for this service. Okay, so I have a disclaimer. You understand? I can say and do anything I want as long as I have a disclaimer. Okay, Lou never had a disclaimer on any one of his older videos. No disclaimer. He's the one who said he had secret connections. He just got off the. One time, Lou even made a statement that he knew Melania Trump personally. He said they were friends. He made a statement he talked to Gary Gensler and got information. He makes statements that corrupt banks are offering him money. He has no disclaimer. That's why he shut down his channel, or even worse, YouTube shut it down. We don't know, so I'll say it's alleged. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because even though I was telling people that, I put it in the video itself. Listen to me. WTF 198. You're right. When I was in the supermarket, I was telling people, AMC, you want to make $1 million? You're right. But this is the thing. The video itself, had a disclaimer in it in terms of the fine print. In terms of the fine print. It said this video is for entertainment purposes only. That's it. So in court, I would win because those people basically would go back to that video, right? And they would see the fine print. You ever listen to like a radio station and they'll say something like this, right? They'll say, come on in and get a new Toyota, whatever, Corolla or whatever it is, or Camry. Get a new Toyota Camry, only $299 a month lease, 36-month lease, right? And you're thinking, wow, that's a great friggin' deal. No money down. No money down, $299. But then at the end of the commercial, they have a disclaimer: subject to credit approval, subject to $2,500 down. If your credit doesn't meet certain criteria, you may have to pay additional money in the lease. That could be upwards of $500 a month, subject to this, subject to that. Subject. Okay, so they have a disclaimer. Okay, this it is the key disclaimer. Joey, I'd love to go live with you one day. Okay, well, we can set it up one day, no problem. What do you want to talk about? Apefather rules. Let's see. I love you, Ronald. You rule too. Apefather 2024. I would make a great president. I really would. Oh man, if you have no idea if I was the president, what I would do. I would do great things for this country. I would help a lot of people. I really, but it would be only, you know who I would help? Americans, not immigrants, Americans, baby. I'm sorry, but I'm just like, you could say I'm a mean person, but I'm not interested. I'm interested in helping Americans. Okay. I'm not interested in an immigrant who's in our country illegally, okay, getting free health care, getting free food, getting free housing. They could go F themselves. I think Donald Trump was 100% correct. Get them out, get all of them out. Listen, I'm sorry. I know that that sounds mean and I know that sounds harsh to a lot of you, but they need to come into this country through a legal process. We need to do a background check on them. We need to know these people could be connected to terrorists. Okay, you have no, and I'm telling you, you have no idea. Okay, and these people are in this country. My wife, who's an American, she worked over 20 years of her life. She gets turned down for Social Security disability, and these friggin' immigrants get everything. Okay, so what I would, my focus would be Americans. Do good for Americans. Blah, blah, blah. Look, you could say whatever you want, but we're not taking care of Americans. Okay. We have a major problem. We're the richest country in the world. There should not be people in this world who are homeless, especially go pay off your debts. You're funny. Thank you, but you're a psychopath. But thank you, other manager. Go pay off some of your debts. Oh my God. It's like one of those things where you want to thank someone because they're being generous, but then they're being generous and they're insulting you at the same time. Happy birthday, God bless. Whose birthday is it? I don't know whose birthday is it, but happy birthday, whoever. Yeah, we definitely need to stop sending money to Ukraine. Trump was right about that. Trump was right. Like, ultimately, he released the money, but he didn't want to send it. He didn't want to send it. Remember how Trump he put a stop to it. Trump is a great president. He's all about America. We're helping the whole world out. We got to help Americans out. Why are we giving $400 million plus to Ukraine when there are Americans, and especially some of them are vets, a lot of them are vets, and they're homeless, I just can't believe some of the things that go on in our country. I was in a pharmacy once with my wife, and I had to get all of her medication for her stage 4 breast cancer. It's crazy. We laid out all this money because you got copays. And I saw this woman. She was an immigrant, and I paid attention. I was looking, and she did not. Who is this here? You're the nicest guy. Thank you, thank you. Uh, is it Eva? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. God bless you. God bless your family. I don't know why do you keep giving me more? Why are you giving me all this money for? Stop. He said, "Here's more money. Buy the kids vegetables." All right, thank you, but you don't have to give me more. Stop giving me money, but thank you very much, thank you. And I do give my children vegetables, but it's Mike, my son. He's the one. I'm trying so hard to get him to eat vegetables. You know what he eats a lot? He eats corn. That's the only thing I can get him to eat. He loves corn. So I'll tell you what. On the manager, I'll get him some corn today for you. All right, you got it. I'm gonna sub. God bless you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm a real. Well, sending me $34 doesn't prove you're a millionaire. You want to prove you're a millionaire? Send me 10,000. All right, then I'll say you're a millionaire. $34 doesn't prove you're a millionaire, but I do appreciate the super chat and thank you. Okay, I always will thank people who are good to me, even when they're a hater. I still thank them and I appreciate it. Thank you, Under Manager. Dude is trying to help you pay for that pool liner. See, Teddy Time once again is a very low IQ person. Teddy Time, I've been making videos about this whole issue, and I don't think that you've listened to it. He's giving me look. He's giving me more money. This guy. Here's another handout. Buy the dogs a treadmill. So okay, Under Manager has given me for some reason, which I don't understand, $77.12. I got to get my kids vegetables. I got to buy my dogs a friggin' treadmill. A treadmill costs more than $77 though. That's you know, I don't know if I can get treadmills could cost a lot of money, but thank you again, you sick mother effer. Thank you. I feel bad for your family, man. Why do you feel bad for my family? They have the best education. I take their friends out. They have fun every single day. They're loving life. They have both their parents with them all the time. Why do you feel sorry for my family? They have a great life. Your sub. Thank you, Eva. Thank you. Look, I mean, I got to give other manager credit. I got to give him credit. Look, I know he's abusing me. I know he's making fun of me, but he did the right thing. So I got to give him credit. I got to thank him. I got to say I appreciate the good gesture there. Thank you, other manager. I'm not going to read anything out loud with you, Antonio Miranda, because Lou's channel is going to be vaporized very soon. And I can't wait. The first video I'm going to make, listen to me. The first video I'm going to make when Lou's channel is vaporized is I'm going to say, where's Antonio Miranda? That's going to be the first video. I'm telling you. And I want you then to explain why his second channel is vaporized. I can't wait for the second explanation. Antonio Miranda, I was saying, how come Lou, right, is doing everything right, nothing is fraudulent, why is his second channel vaporized? And I am going to wait for a response from you. Eva, okay, Eva, thank you. Thank you, Eva, God bless you. Let's see $100 super chat. I don't know, this guy's on a roll right now on the manager, he might do it. On the manager, they're daring you right now for $100 super chat. Do you have the balls to do it? He doesn't. That doesn't. He's other manager is officially broke. This was the other manager gave up his daily lunch money. This was his lunch money. He gave it up. He can't go anymore. He's other manager is tapped out. Eva, thank you, Eva. I'm going to go all in on NGL and MBOT with my next paycheck. I think that's a good idea, but I want to reiterate to you, Jimmy, I'm not a financial planner, and I don't give financial advice. Okay? So you do it because you want to do it. Oh, no. Did he do it? He did it. He did. The manager did it. Wow. Other manager just did. Other manager just gave 100. I'm actually gonna make a video on this, brother. I'm gonna make a video on this afterwards. Other manager just gave $162.80 US in terms of super chats. All right, I have to give you credit now. I have to say other manager is the man. We have to give him credit. Other manager, I will make a video on this for you afterwards. Hope he doesn't ask for a refund. He probably would. He's just doing all of this and then he'll get it back, right? Here, Scott Jones says refund. Please don't. Oh, you don't want me to make a video? All right. Yeah, charge back, right? You're probably right. All right, I won't make a video. I didn't sell out. What did I sell out? He's saying I sell out Fat Tarzan, which has got my face on it. I didn't sell out. What did I do? I dared him. He took my dare. You know, when someone fulfills a dare, you got to give them credit, and I'm giving him credit. I said I called you out, and you did the manly thing. He did it. So I can't say nothing negative. I got to say only positive things. What's up, Leonard Armstrong? Guys, come on. We're all humans. That's right. Oh, man. It's okay, regulator. I'm rich. All right, so I kind of feel bad at this friggin' point. I'm going to spend, look, only because of the other manager, I'm going to spend 10 more minutes with all of you. I was going to end this because I want to go out and get some food with the fam, but because the other manager was very cool, assuming he doesn't do a chargeback, I'll spend 10 more minutes with all of you. So look, I do believe very big in MBOT. I do believe in NGL, very big. And I also believe in GameStop. I know no one ever talks about GameStop, but you have to understand Ryan Cohen is running the show now. Ryan Cohen is running the show. He just invested 10 million and he's shaping up the staff. He's going to do a great job. I know it. I feel it. And I see GameStop going to over $80 a share, possibly over $100 a share. Okay. It was there before. Remember, before the split, it was there before. Actually, remember January 28th, how far GameStop went up. Nobody forgets these things. GameStop is going to make a major comeback. It's going, and this is just my opinion. I'm not a financial planner. You all understand this, right? I don't give financial advice. What I am saying is subject to just my opinion. You have to do your own due diligence and make your own decisions. But in my opinion, GameStop, I think, is going to be the biggest winner out of them all. I really feel this way. And, you know, a lot of people don't talk about GameStop, just Morant's rants. Lou's doing so bad with all his predictions. Lou's a complete loser. So he's been mentioning GameStop. Lou has always been against GameStop. He's always been against GameStop, but now I start noticing from one or two videos, he says GameStop can make a major comeback. Yeah, after he friggin' ripped it apart for 2 years. Lose a piece of garbage. Lose a piece of garbage. I was saying it from the beginning. Who was saying it from the beginning? I said GameStop, you want to laugh, is actually AMC's best chance of a Boaz. I was saying that, me, because I noticed that whenever GameStop has a run, for some reason AMC follows, and I they're connected. They're brothers in arms. This is the one thing that me and Morant's rants disagreed on. We had a big argument over it. He called me Shirley over it. That mother F ever calls me Shirley again, Morant's, I'll call him friggin' I don't know. I'll call him Michelle. Anyway, that's the one thing that we disagreed upon, and I believe they're brothers in arms, and I actually believe that's another reason why I hold AMC. Can I tell you why? Another reason why I hold AMC with diamond balls of steel. Not even because I believe in AMC. I'm going to make all of you laugh. It's not even because I believe in AMC. It's because I believe in GameStop. And I believe that GameStop, when it takes a run, it's going to take AMC with it on a piggyback ride. I've been saying, check my videos from like a year ago. I've been saying this. Now Lou suddenly is saying it. Lou copies everything I say. Lou even copied, you want to laugh? Lou even went into the supermarket. You know how I do my supermarket videos? Where I make fun, I get the kibasas. I say, hey, my wife loves this, you know, kibasas, the sausage, all this shit. Lou's doing it now. Lou just recently made a video of sausages in the friggin' supermarket. Guy copies everything I do. I grow a beard, Lou grows a beard. You want to know what's funny? When I shaved, it's sick. I shaved my beard. The next day, Lou shaved his beard. It's crazy. The next day, he shaved his effing beard. I've never seen a super chat above 100. Yeah, I've seen them before. Edge Trades got some. I saw Edge Trades. I think someone gave Edge Trades $150 super chat. The regulator saying, "Oh, the manager, click that $100 button 10 times." Well, you know what's funny is that if it's going to be a chargeback, then I guess it wouldn't make a difference, would it, right? If he's going to get his money back. I keep saying happy birthday. It's Eva's birthday. Eva. Happy birthday, Eva. Happy birthday, Eva. Happy birthday to Eva. Happy birthday, Eva. There you go. See, I have a decent voice, right? What's Dundee Time saying now? You watch every one of Lou's videos and ask people why they watch them. But I'm doing it for a different purpose, Teddy Time. I'm doing it to call out his bullshit. That's what you don't understand. You understand? You know how like the FBI, right? Like let's say with like John Gotti and the mafia. You understand? You know how they were bugging, every his place of business, the social club in Queens, and then they had that the old Italian woman's house. They bugged the top apartment. They're listening to John Gotti because they wanted to call him out. They wanted to find out if he was doing something fraudulent. That's why I watch Lou. I'm like the FBI. You understand? Okay? Forever bothering friggin' idiots. And Lou's an idiot. You understand? That's why I watch him. I want to catch him in things. You understand? You gabish? You country friggin' bum? Friggin' guy eats dirt sandwiches. Tenth time what he does, he goes out, he finds a squirrel, he takes care of the squirrel, and then he barbecues it, and there's his meal for the day. And he throws some dirt on it. You're 10? Eva, you're 10 years old? You're 10 years old? I gotta watch what I say. The girl just says I'm 10. That 10 time's gonna start it with me again. He's gonna like, you see what you do, Father? The girl's 10 years old. I gotta watch my language. Oh my God, I didn't know she was 10. I'm sorry. Eva, I'm sorry if I was disrespectful, if I said anything bad. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. There they go. I didn't know she was 10 years old. How am I supposed to know this? Do you play Roblox? She really is 10, I think. My son does. My son Mike and my daughter Sophia play Roblox. It's so funny. The first time they told me, they're like, Dad, I want Roblox. I'm thinking it was like, because I'm like old school, I'm thinking it's like some kind of like Legos, because I'm thinking I hear the word blocks. So I'm looking for Legos. I'm asking people, where's the effing Roblox? They won't laughing at me. They gave me the card, I'm like, what's Roblox? Chad has no knuckles or muscles. That is true. It's like that song I wrote for Matt the Weasel. Did you ever hear that song? If you never heard that song, everybody should look it up. I wrote the song for Matt Horse. It's called, look up on YouTube, Matt the Weasel, and put in Apefather. I'm Matt the Weasel. I am definitely not the Diesel. The way I treat the apes are evil, but you still love me. Stop wasting your money, bro. Who are you talking to? If you're talking to other manager, he's not wasting his money. He's giving me super chats. Hey, there he is. He's the hater Mike, my son. 1 second. Come on, Mike, say hello to everybody. Hey, Apefather is going to be bigger than Mr. Beast. What do you think about that?
No.
They can't hear you.
No.
I'm going to be the biggest YouTuber in the world, Mike. Answer the question first.
No.
All right, give me a minute. He wants me to pick up his friend William every day. Every day. William is becoming like my adopted son. I see this kid every single day. He said, come on, Mike, express some hate. He does. Right? Every time I talk about, that I want to be the biggest YouTuber in the world, my son literally laughs at me. Laughs in my face. You can't beat B. Hayes. She's your queen to be. B. Hayes says that AMC will go to 40-50, but instead it goes to $4 because she's your queen. Anyway. Courtesy Flush Lips. Listen, I'm going to be doing another live stream really soon. I want to thank the under manager for his very, very generous super chats. Mike, could you believe this guy gave Jennifer, the under manager, gave me a super chat of $162.80.
Wow.
Isn't that crazy, Mike?
Awesome.
106. Now the only question is he gonna do a chargeback? What do you think? Like all of this was just for show, and he's gonna do it. Will you do it? Let's ask him. the under manager do a chargeback. Talk about Commander 35. He smoked me like a cigar. What is there to say about Commander 35? He claims he makes $1.5 million on red box options. The guy still drives 3 cars. Each car's worth about $50 each. The guy changes a garbage bag for a door, and the door is worse than the garbage bag. What else is there to say about this guy? He's a freaking bum.
Williams on hold.
Let's get NGL stock viral. That's right. Absolutely. Tendy time, let's just put it to you this way. Let me answer all your questions, Tendy, and I don't mean to be rude.
Tell Williams he'll call back.
My car, forget about the shares I have in AMC. My car is worth more than your portfolio. My car is $30,000. My car is worth more than your portfolio. So don't worry about how many shares I have, Tendy. Just my car alone is worth more than your entire portfolio. Okay, does that answer your question? Dale is smoking me. You're talking about a guy who can't afford when he goes to friggin' McDonald's to buy a friggin' meal. He buys only the fish sandwich. You're telling me the guy who's smoking me. He can't afford to buy a soda and fries, and he's smoking me. Oh my God. The Adele works a real job. He gets a friggin' car from auction. Let me tell you the real job he has. You ready? He buys it for like $50. It's filled with people's jizz, barbecue sauce, hamburgers, chicken nuggets. The car's a completely filthy mess. Now, Dale gets 2 benefits. He eats the food that's left over in the car. He eats it, cleans the car, and then after about a month of his time of fixing the car up, he sells it for a $50 friggin' profit. Yeah, he's got a real great job. Great job. I know. I gotta go because my family needs me. Once again, under manager, thank you for your very generous super chat. I hope there's not going to be a chargeback. We'll see. But thank you for your very generous super chat. And God bless everybody. Courtesy flush. My house and cars are very expensive. I only have 200 subs. We'll make some videos together, brother. I'll help you build up your channel. You know, that's what I did for Tendy Time. You know, Courtesy Flush? I wanted to help Tendy Time. I wanted to help him build up his channel, but Tendy Time decided to be a liar, make live videos about me, that I'm robbing money from my children, and Tendy Time decided to be my hater, okay? And you know what's funny? Tendy Time, you're still a very small YouTuber. That's it. So you being the Apefather's hater didn't help you that much, brother. It didn't help you that much. I have over 7.5 million views. It would have been better for you to be my friend. Okay, Tendy Time, but you chose to be my hater. Well, I'm just saying, are you or are you not a small YouTuber? Let's be honest. You're a small YouTuber. You're not like me. I'm a porterhouse steak. You understand? Okay, but Courtesy Flush, you seem like a really cool guy. I like you. And, you know, maybe we could touch base. We could do some videos together. Maybe we could do some lives together. You know, you can send me a text message. My number is 347-942-6071. I am always interested in helping a fellow ape, just like I was interested in helping Tendy Time. I am always interested in helping a fellow ape. Okay, so if you ever want to, you know, text me, you know, and maybe we could do a live stream together or something, Courtesy Flush. My number is 347-942-6071. Okay, brother. Peace out. V for victory. Thank you again to Under Manager for the super chat. That was tremendous. That was very generous. This live stream is not financial advice. I'm not a financial planner. Everything you heard is for entertainment purposes only. V for victory. Take care and brush your hair. See ya. Hate to be ya.